I try to be always fair, honest, and above all, I try to make decisions with my heart and my brain. When there's the opportunity to play against other teams for friendly match, the federation, of course, always asks me also my opinion to see what I think. But as we say, sometimes we don't always have the choice, but there's always communication between federation and I, so that's the most important. I just think sometimes it's important to talk about fact and not to talk about feelings or interpretations or perceptions. I think sometimes when you want to analyze situations, it's important to set up first the facts. That's why last time we had this topic. But it's not a topic I want to speak about again, because it's a fact. So, if the players do not play in top clubs at the moment, it's something that was like that a month ago. It's still like that, and I just hope that in the future, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, 6 players will play in big clubs. Because as I said, if today, you know, if 1 or 2 players are playing in top clubs, it will also give the opportunity or the will to other clubs to have a look on the Georgian football and maybe to find some good players. I'm convinced that sometimes the difference between a good player and a very good player is not just a question of competence, it's a question of environment. And sometimes if you put a good player in a top club, this good player will become a top player. And that's what we try to do. That's what we, through the national team, I hope certain players will be like kind of locomotive for the rest of the football, the Georgian football, and that's what we need. Because if we have more players playing in big leagues, then of course we will get automatically better. And then maybe we can have other ambitions. Today, the ambition that we have is to set up a team, to present ourselves as a team ready to fight 100%, 90 minutes, as we did in Kosovo. And as I was saying to your friends from the TV before the press conference, against Sweden, I can say we're going to win, I can't say we're going to lose, I can say we're going to score. The only thing I can say is I want the same spirit that we had in Kosovo, because that's how and only how we can start having success. I don't really see the sense talking about players, because we can talk about each player, why he's there, why he's not there, why I decided for one and not for another one. You know, as you have, when you make a list, as I said, you make a list, you try to make a list regarding performance of the players, regarding opponents, regarding what they can bring to the team. You know, sometimes, you know, you call players also because others are not there. That's just the way it is, but it's football. Football is always like that. But of course, if one player does perform with his club, I don't see the reason why he should not come with the national team. And you talk about Pansulaya. As I said, it was a time where we had a lot of injured players in offensive positions. Unfortunately, he got injured just before the national team. And I just hope he's going to keep performing, to have, again, the opportunity to come with us. But it's, you know, it's when you make a list, it's just about concurrence. And then, as I said, you make decision, I make decision. You can think they are right decisions, you can think they are not good decisions, but at the end, we have to set up decisions. Yes, I was very happy from the association of Kwekwe and Vako. They are two players with a good technique dominance and of course, we've seen, and especially on the last goal, for example, the cross from Azarov is coming from a good pass from Kwekwe. When you have players, especially in a central position, like Kwekwe, like Gvilia, like Abu, who have a good technique dominance, you can have more control on the match. You can have more control on situations because you have a bit more the ball, and the ball can move from the left to the right, from the right to the left, and you can make also the other team. You can make the other team running also more. So I was very happy. So the expectation against Sweden, as I said, I can't expect us to win or I can't expect us to lose. I just can expect us to do the same kind of match as in Kosovo with the same team spirit. Regarding Kakabadze and Lobianidze, if I say yes, Kakabadze is going to play same position and Lobo same position. It's giving I would say the tactic to the Sweden coach. But I just want to say something about that is yes, it was a new position for Kakaba, and he made it absolutely brilliantly because he's a player who plays with his head but also with his heart. And you're never disappointed with this kind of players. I was happy from him. Also from Lobo, it was a new position from Lobo, but I think Lobo has so much to give, especially with his speed, with his capacity to repeat high intensity run, that I was also happy from his match. About certain defensive situations that he didn't make very, very good. It was normal because it was a new position for him. But from his dedication to the team in a new position, I was also absolutely happy with that. That the chance that they play again this kind of position is quite high, because as we said, when you win, of course, it's easier to build certain things because it brings confidence, it brings security, and Kakabadze and Lobianidze, as Kwekwe and Gvilia, but also as Titaishvili, were very good against Kosovo, and also because we never talk about him, we just talk about him when he's not there. It was the case in end of August, September. I just want to say something about Okriashvili. If you see that Okriashvili did play more central that he was used to play before, and I just wanted to say that he was absolutely brilliant in Kosovo, because he made so many efforts. He did respect the tactic from the first minute to the last minute while he was on the pitch. And it's also one of the key of the success in Kosovo, that most of the players did play on their level of performance, did play for the team, and did respect the tactics that we decided before the match. Is also to insist very much on discipline. When I say discipline, it is on tactic discipline. Because, as we just said, we went to Kosovo, we won there, and even if it wasn't a perfect match, but I think the players, we talk about Kakabadze, we talk about Lobianidze, Kwekwe, Gvilia. We could see in this match that players were really respecting a very clear way of playing, a very clear tactic, and on the high level it's also that. It's to respect what we want to do. It's not, when I speak about long term or short term or middle term, in football there's never long term anyway. Not for head coach. For federation there's a long term, for for players, very long term, but not for coach. We spoke when I arrived in March that we had very quickly 3 match in 6 days, and then there was just June, September, October. Now we're in November, so in fact we just met 4 times, 4 or 5 times till now, I keep insisting also on the younger players that we have in the group, because of course they are the future of the national team. And as I said, I can see a lot of qualities, in the new generation coming. We said with the generation 99 to 2000, 2001, 2002, and even 2003 now. There are more and more players pushing the door. Of course, Sweden, with or without Ibrahimovic, doesn't play the same football. Of course, it's because if Ibrahimovic doesn't play, it's another player who's playing with different qualities. So especially the offensive animation is something different. The only thing I can say is I love to see Sweden with Ibrahimovic because top players have to be always on the pitch. It will be a dream if these kind of players will never retire, because I think they brought so much to football. And also for my players, especially the defense, to play against also Ibrahimovic, it's a great experience. It's a great thing to have in your career, because you learn so much. You learn that it's going to be hard, because Ibrahimovic is not small, thin, and strong. He's great, and so for Kasia, for Kakabadze, for Dvali, for Rocholava, for all the defense players, it's great to play against such kind of players. You get better when you play against this kind of players. But I remember the first match in Sweden, Ibrahimovic was there, and I think our defense played a fantastic match in Sweden. We didn't do a lot of mistakes, and I hope on Thursday we're going to be able to deliver the same kind of defensive performance.